Yes, so this is the spot where the axe was thrown. Now, originally it was just a small stream because people might be wondering how did they throw an axe in such a deep water.
Wang-Lei.
Okay.
Combination, Kaze Pro. Adi mudong ni munyalia. Adi mudong ni munyali. Yar boy peri makulungu ya. Kune makanda. Adi mudong ni munyali. Aga kani mitu idaga ya. Ada degi makue. Adi mudong ni munyali. Rayo kani yeru imara ya. Ada biri makue. Adi mudong ni munyali. Adi mudong ni munyali.
The axe, the AXE problem. Today we are visiting a historical site in a village called Buvungu, located in Pakwach, northern Uganda, East Africa, Africa. I've never been there. I'm born and raised in Pakwach, but I've never been there. Don't ask me why, but I'd never thought it was important for me to go there. Most people have never been neither. So today I'm going to meet the caretaker of Wang-Lei, the place where two brothers had a quarrel, a bitter fallout, but they had to reconcile by that casting that axe. So join us as we visit the site today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Pakwach to the World, and hit the like button so you get notification. Let's enjoy the video. You're welcome. Hello, welcome to my channel, Pakwach to the World. Please subscribe if you're new, and for those who have subscribed, thank you very much, and don't forget to hit the like button so that you get notification. The gentleman you're seeing behind me there is the caretaker of a famous historical site in my area. That place is called Wang-Lei. That's where the two brothers, Luo brothers, called Ngipir and Libongo fell apart. So that's the site we are visiting today. So join me as we do a tour of that place. Thank you very much. Yes, so soon I was joined by Jalobo Walter Omot, the caretaker of the site, famously called Wang-Lei. Now, as we started moving, before we could enter the exact spot, he had to perform a ritual, and he told us to keep quiet and stand behind him, which he did for like a few minutes. And then after that, he ushered us in. Now we moved in at the site where they put that board. Now on that board, it has the picture of the two Luo brothers, Ngipir and Labongo, and you could see other people standing next to them and Labongo's wife. So he told us how it was built. He said it was built by the British Council to help people who come can read and get to know what the heritage is all about. He started by telling us the story of how it happened, and briefly I want you to listen in his own voice, and then I'll probably summarize what he had to say for that.
Jalobo is the caretaker of the site. So there have been so many stories going on social media that are contradicting. So he's going to tell us exactly what happened, and I'll try and translate and summarize it because the 8 minutes are too short for the whole story. So he's the caretaker of this site, and as you can see, that is the River Nile, and the other one is the famous bridge, and across is the national park. So he's going to tell us the story in summary, basically. The meeting kuwachua ango ndamuti me isapia kwa chiko kwan e wengi Edunga keja. Maele balu. Maele mundo. So this side is in English, and this side is in our local language, the Alu. So isamare ango mutemere manda muketa poka poka kini umegare.
So Mr. Jalobo tells us the story of how this came to be about. He said there were two sons of a gentleman called Olum. These two sons were Nyipir and Labongo, who originated from Al Ghazel in southern Sudan. They lived happily in this village, Puvungu, under the chiefdom of a chief or a king called Uvungu. Now, one day, Nyipir came running that the elephants had raided their crops, so he needed to use the spear to kill the elephant. Now he just entered and took his brother's favorite spear, ran after the elephant, pierced it, but it could not kill an elephant, the size of an elephant. So the elephant took off with the spear stuck on its skin. Now the brother came back and found the spear missing. So Labongo asked Nyipir, where did my spear go? Nyipir tells him, listen, the elephants had raided our garden and I needed to use your spear to kill it. But unfortunately, the elephant ran with the spear. So Labongo tells him, I want my spear back. The brother said, listen, I will have another one made for you that, no, I want the exact spear that you took. So Nyipir decided to prepare and follow the path where this elephant went to recover the brother's spear. It took him 3 days to prepare. They performed those rites of someone who is going on a journey. And he told them, I'm leaving. If you don't, there's a chance I might not come back. But if I come back, you'll hear me blow my trumpet. It's like a gourd or a horn of a cow, which is dry. You blow and people can hear that. That is so-and-so's trumpet. So indeed, he set off and he left. Now, no one expected him to survive since the bushes were infested by wild animals, but he traveled sleeping on trees. Then he reached a place called Apa, that is in the current Adjumani, and he saw a woman who looked strange, like an elephant, like a woman, but very, very nice looking. And this woman was called Nyabogo. The woman called him and asked him, what are you doing? You look so tired. So he narrates the story to this woman, and the woman took him in and prepared for him porridge, gave him a meal, and told him that she knew where these elephants normally feed or they like gathering. You go there, and I hope you can find that spear. And when you find the spear, you come back to me. I have something for you. Nyipir continued exactly, and lucky enough, he found this elephant and found the spear had just fallen out of the elephant's skin, and picked the spear and came back to Nyabogo. Nyabogo told her, I'm so happy for you that you've got the spear. I'm giving you this present. So he gave Nyipir beads that when you reach home, you make a necklace that you can wear to remind you of this journey that you've taken and this incident. And now it had been over 3 years. Nyipir went home, and as he was approaching, started blowing the trumpet. People could not believe that it could be him, because they said, that person went over 3 years ago. It cannot be alive. He cannot be alive. Indeed, Nyipir showed up and gave his brother his spear, and things became normal. Now, as the woman Nyabogo had advised him that after 3 days, when you reach home, perform a ritual which is normally done when someone comes either from jail or has gone hunting and disappears, people presume dead. When you come back, there are some ritual you perform. Then after those rituals, then you can just settle. So he got his beads, he started making the necklace. Surrounding him were his children and his brother's children. So as he was finalizing, he realized that one of the beads was missing. So he asked, where is the bead? So the kids say, Tirinyi Nyakwin swallowed it. Now, Tirinyi was a daughter to his brother Labongo. So he calls Labongo, say, listen, I was given these precious beads as a reminder for what happened. Now your daughter has swallowed my bead and I want it. So Labongo said, what do you expect me to do? He said, me, I want my bead. So Labongo, what does he decide to do? He gets the daughter, cuts the daughter, and gets the bead out, killing the daughter instantly, and gives the bead back to the brother. Now, when that happened, it meant that they could not see eye to eye. They started living in fear of each other. Ngipiri knew that since his brother has killed his own daughter, he might one day also do the same to him or do the same to his children. So there used to be a chief called Chua, came to the chief of Vungu and said, I heard what happened in your village and we need to do something about it. They cannot live like this with bitterness. So as Luo, when something like that happened, we have to do this, get an axe. They have to eat food, they have to cook food, each one feeds the other one, so that they reconcile and make sure nothing, this enemy does not, because when they die, it will continue with the generation to come. So they perform all the rituals. The last one was of the axe. They got the axe and walked down the stream. The current river Nile was not, it was just a small stream that even an axe could not disappear. So they reached the stream and the chief cast the axe, saying that now you guys need to stop the grudge and start living as brothers. You can go your separate ways, but you should never attack each other. And that has always prevailed. So Labongo crossed the stream and went to the current actually and Lango. And then others continued up to Kenya, where we also have Luos in Kenya. Ngipin moved towards Congo. Others settled in Nebi, that is Badiere. Others went as far as Mahagi in Congo, and we have, they are all Alus. So that is the summary in brief what happened. But of course, I promised and I requested the caretaker that I need to meet him again so I can ask him more questions, people get to know about Wang-Lei. Because of time, I could not ask a lot of questions, but that is a brief story of what he told us what happened. And all this happened in the year 1428 on 18th of February. And for that reason, every 18th of February, they celebrate Wang-Lei. The caretaker told me he gets a lamb, he gets on a boat, and he sacrifices that lamb at that spot where the axe was cast. And when he does that, he goes down with the lamb, stays there for some time. While he's down there, the axe floats on water and people can visibly see it. I've never done it myself, But of course, I'm looking forward to next year in February to go and experience this, because it is unbelievable such a thing can happen. So I hope you are all curious like me and looking forward to be there on that day. If you're not there, I'll make sure you see what I see on that day. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have enjoyed. Regards to everyone, and if you are new, please subscribe to my channel, Pakwach to the World, and don't forget to hit the like button so you get notification each time I post a video. Now, whatever I say in this video or whatever I'm commenting is what I've been told by the caretaker. Anything offensive, please forgive, as I'm narrating exactly what happened or what I've been told by the caretaker. Thank you very much.
Yes, so this is the spot where the axe was thrown. Now, originally it was just a small stream, because people might be wondering how did they throw an axe in such a deep water. Back then it was just a stream that the axe was just dug into that water, and it is not a curse. It was done to reconcile the two brothers. It was not a curse. They did not separate in bad faith. By the time they went their separate way, they had agreed. And the axe was a sign of reconciliation, as stated by the caretaker of the site, Mr. Yalobo Walter Omot, who is the caretaker of this site. So thank you very much for watching. You can find this on my channel, Pakwach to the World. Wanyi Pakwach to the World.
Pakwach to the World.
Pakwach to the World is my channel. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you again in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Every 18th of February, something happens here, as being told by the caretaker. He goes underwater, stays there, he comes out, he's not even wet, but people can even see the axe. So for those who want to know this history, please come to Pakwach and visit the site, Wang-Lei. Wang-Lei, translated as the eye of the what? The axe, where the two brothers separated.
No.
Nyipir.
Yeah, where they
No, where they did their reconciliation. What? Reconciliation. English is a hard language.
Yeah.
So please note that they did not separate. That axe was a sign of reconciliation. And then they went their separate way, and that's why the Luos all over Africa communicate and relate to each other, because of that axe. Every 18th of February, they celebrate here, and this gentleman, the caretaker, goes underwater, and the axe comes out, and you can visibly see it. So please come and visit and experience this once in a lifetime. Don't forget, Pakwach the World is the channel. Bye, Modgi. So Jumafune no went kwa family making.
Actually,
Wang-Lei. 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 Wang-Lei.
Urombo da tuma kana rin chale tiye chengma minister mi gine ni Grace Kiyoshi another region mi gine ma be ka temu be road mi da shori road ma mo le tiye ka kai ka to urombo polo agam mondi tepi kama mondi tepi ka dong le gamu.
Come and visit Pakwach Wang-Lei.
Lei work ni da para bora kai ta ka temu